Test audio 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2.
Check the audio. Real quick mic check here before we get going. We got 138 left in warm-ups here. Prior Lake versus Lakeville North. So come down to Rochester and play against your neighboring association. So unfortunately, if you haven't been following us, Lakers lost to Woodbury this afternoon and put them down in the bracket in the tournament now. Just playing some, I guess you could say, kind of friendly games, but obviously still competitive and good to get the game experience down here. So boys are playing well. They're getting better. Every game they're getting better, so that's what counts. And we're just going to have a good time watching them play and see what they could do against Lakeville North tonight. It's good. Everything's good. We're on. We're good. All right. It's okay. It doesn't. We don't need to mute now. All right. Okay. Sure. But yeah. Yeah. It's a. Yeah. Right. Yeah. If you're in a meeting and you think you do it. Looks like Prior Lake's going to be the visiting team in this game, or in the dark jerseys. This side. Oh, the kids did? That's cool. Give them something to do this afternoon. That's nice, though. Support their older brother and his friends. Got the siblings down there. Mark just maybe where they made signs down there by our net. Yeah, I wouldn't think you have that good a. Yeah. Yeah, there's signs down there for every player that the younger siblings made. Good for them. See, it's not just about pool time for them, right? They get some time to support their team. Let's get our starting lineups here. Prior Lakes can start Barry and Antilla, Berryman, Max Neist, Volt, and Stearns on center. Sorry, Mark. Oh, what number is he? What number is that goalie? That's what they should do with it. Score on him. I think I saw one of the pro players did it, like Arcelli. It's like, come on. They're a national anthem here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get started here in a minute after that national anthem straight out of Slapshot. I think they just took that Slapshot music soundtrack. I was waiting for one of the Hanson brothers to say what he says usually in that part. Trying to listen to the song. Can't say that over the air, though. So, like I said, we got Stearns line out there, Neist and Volp on the wings, and Berryman and Antilla, Roach in goal. So, looks like the guys are relaxed and ready to go. So, I know they come into some games like the Woodbury one, they kind of come into a tough one to start. But I think they can come into this game and hopefully, like I said, each game getting better and better and see what they can do here against Lakeville North. And face off on over to Volt. Volt's going to bring it back to Antilla. Antilla's getting his head up, taking a look. He's going to bring that back around the net over to Berryman. Lakeville's going to get to that puck, but Antilla recovers and gets it up to Volt on the wing. Volt's going to try to move it up here. He gets it up to, come offside right away. So Lakeville just push that puck in, and still the guy in there deep, so they were offside. So we'll get restarted again here. Lakeville's going to dump that puck into Prior Lakes D zone. Oh, sorry. Berryman's going to get to that first, try to move it up, but Lakeville keeps it in the zone. Neist is over there, can take it. Lakeville again comes in the zone. Just going to chip it. They're going to go for a line change now and get some fresh legs in. It's just going to give the opportunity for Prior Lake to move that puck up. Missed pass by Antilla and goes down the ice for an icing Prior Lake. that's something that the boys, making those passes tape to tape, and I'm sure they'll work on that throughout the season and get those connections as we go on. Leathers on the face-off, Woolley, Norgren on D, and Langley on the left side, left wing. Woolley does a good job battling for that puck. Gets up to Langley. He's got some room now. He's going to come up through our zone and move it over to Leathers in the middle. Leathers coming through. Got a quick 3-on-2. Gets tipped off of his stick. Is trying to get around the guy. Lakeville guy's coming in with some speed now too. He comes across the middle, looking, trying to find somebody. Good job by Norgren. I'm sorry, to keep him to the outside. Oh, tries to move it out front, and Lakeville can't quite connect with that one. Looks like they're playing their better line second here, so this looks like Lakeville's best line, if you ask me, so far. Haven't seen much, but shot on goal from Lakeville from the outside there. Just goes right between Roach's legs there. Guys just holding the puck a little bit too long, still not moving it. Move that puck up to each other, and Prior Lake finds themselves down 1-0 in this game. It's a little slow start for the guys here, and it's one of the things that getting credit in the last game. They came out against Woodbury. They were just flying, so they'll get back after it here. Stearns wins that draw. Back to Bartlett. It's going to move it over to Knoll and move it up to Stearns. Stearns chips it off the boards. It almost gets turned over. I think Dahl and Stearns over there on the boards digging for it. Stearns gets kind of pulled down a little bit there and loses possession. Lakeville's going to come in and get it deep in the zone. And the first one's there, a little race for the puck there. It looks like they're just going to try to dump it in and be the first ones in on the puck, though. Lakeville guy gets there, Bartlett, good stick. Get away from that guy, moves it up to Stearns. Stearns looking, coming down the outside here. Lakeville picks it up again here and dumps it down. It's going to go for an icing here, and you're going to have a whistle in the offensive zone face-off. So Prior Lake off to a little slow start here. Can't get much going. We haven't even had any time really in the attacking zone yet. Got attacking zone face-off here. Leathers and Meast and Volp out. Leathers just kind of walks in, kicks it up in front, gets a shot off. The goalie makes a save. Lakeville taking that puck behind the net. On the break out to the wing. Prior Lake gets an Antilla, moving it over to Barry, and then Berryman tries to move it up the middle and picked off by a Lakeville guy. Good job by Neese to come back and help. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to move it up to Leathers. Leathers gets into skates, gets control of it, and enters the zone down the middle. Coming down the side, going to look to move it across. Gets picked off by Lakeville. They're going to come up out of their zone again here. Lakeville's got a guy going to the net. Good job from Berryman to get back and recover on that one and moves it up to Leathers. Leathers got Neese over on the far side, coming in a 2-on-2 here. Leathers gets in the zone. He's trying to drive wide, and the guy does get around him, goes behind the net, looking in front, puts it in front, no one at home. Again, Lakeville comes up out of their zone and chips it through the neutral zone, but we get it back. Berryman again. He's got some room. Pass a little bit behind Thielen, so Thielen has a little trouble. They wave off icing, so Prior Lake's going to go into attack. Reverse play back. Thielen gets it. Stearns in there, too, digging for it. Thielen, Stearns working the corner. Langley goes up to the top now. Norgren makes a nice little move there. Gets it back down low again. It's like on our forecheck, we just got to get in there a little tighter. Lakeville coming up through. They move it over to the bench side. Drops it down to Stearns. Soon chip it around. Going to ring it around. Gets over to Woolley over there, but Woolley can't quite get control of it. Now they move it up to the D. Thielen moving it up to Langley. Now they're going to come in the zone 3-on-2 with the back checker there. Langley comes in, gets to the middle of the ice. Good play there. Get the middle of the ice on his forehand, get a shot off there. Langley getting it down low to Thielen. He's going to need some help over there, so Langley comes in. Lakeville takes control of the puck. They're not quite out of their zone yet. Now they get out of their zone. They're going to gain that red line, and 1-on-3. Guy's not really going to go anywhere against Bartlett there. So puck moves across the knoll. Over here on our side, Ace tries to chip it up the boards of Thielen. Just a lot of missed plays, missed passes, and just not really clicking yet for the Lakers. Bartlett picks it up. You move it up here to Leathers. Going to hold it a little bit. Good delay there. Try to move through. 2 Lakeville guys on, take the puck away. Lakeville comes in the zone. This kid here, 285 for Lakeville, can keep an eye on him throughout the game. Probably one of their better players. Bartlett grabs it, tries to move up to Dahl, comes back behind the Lakers net again. Noel grabs it, moves it over to Dom. Dom's going to try to chip. He loses his stick, but he's still able to get it up to Leathers. Comes through, makes a nice reach around that guy. He's coming in wide now, got Dahl too. Nice pass. Nice shot from Dahl too. Good save from the goalie. Goalie read that really well, but I like that pass. Leathers going to get a tripping penalty there. He's going for the puck, but he got more of the guy's skate there. But I was saying right before that, nice play from Leathers or that pass to get that through over to Dahl to begin with. A pretty high level pass where the guy's got his stick down and he kind of put it between his skates and his stick. That's what you're kind of looking for, that spot to slide that puck through. So unfortunately then Lakeville grabs the puck and Leathers ends up kind of unintentionally tripping the guy. So Lakers going to 8:34 left in the first period, down by 1. Going to kill this penalty off now. Let Langley out there take the draw. He draws it back. It'll be a attacking zone face-off for Prior Lake here. Looked like we cleared it down and ended up on net, so it worked out for us. The goalie froze it. We'll take that offensive zone face-off. And we killed off about 4 seconds of that penalty, but Lakeville's going to come up and hit that guy on the wide side here. Good job by Woolley to get over there and battle with him. That's Antill over there. Good job picking up that guy, and then Langley comes in and picks up the loose puck. So try to chip it out for the zone. It doesn't quite get out, so Lakeville's going to get an opportunity to get a shot off. They do get a shot off. Traffic in front. Antilla working for the puck down there. Moves it up to Berryman. Berryman's got a little bit of room now. At least we have get it out of the zone. He comes through the neutral zone now. Nice little move coming through. Tries to take a shot. Just kind of went off his stick right before he shot, but nice little move as he came through the neutral zone there on that D. Lakeville's going to chip that puck out. 40 seconds left on that kill for the Lakers. Going to move it Berryman up to Langley. He's coming down the wall now. Going to stop, take a look, and see what his options are. Good job, if anything. He's just controlling the puck down there and moving around in his own little exchange down there with Thielen. Thielen's going to come around now the other way behind that and stop. Good job by the guys just killing off the time here. Got 17 seconds left in that power play for Lakeville. Thielen's doing a nice job of just pinning the puck along the wall there. We'll take that whistle and in the attacking zone with 12 seconds left on the penalty to kill off. So good job, and especially that second half for our killers to gain possession of the puck, get it down the attacking zone, and just keep it down there. Play a little keep away from Lakeville for a little bit. So Stearns and Volp out here to finish off, killing the rest of this penalty off. Lakeville's going to go D to D behind the net. Move it up to their center. Peel back and look for a better option. This is their, like I said, their little shifty kid, 85 here. So he comes in the zone, looking for some different options as he comes in. Good job by Norgan to stay with them, get a stick on him, stay with them. And we get it up. Max needs to be able to clear the zone, so Lakeville's got to regroup here. They're looking across, trying to make that middle pass too. Lakeville finally does get it across, but Norgren's right there to stop that pass from going through. Fire Lake trying to attack on these guys. Lakeville is just at this point kind of controlling the play. They come off out of the corner, and we're kind of in a bad D spot for a couple of our guys and get caught over there too close to the wall, not between their opponent and the net. Lakeville again regrouping the puck, and we're going to get it deep in our zone. Northern goes back to Getty. He's looking to go D to D to Woolley behind the net. Woolley's looking for the Volp over there. Gets it up to Stearns. He's coming down the outside again. He's just going to chip it in the zone there and get a change. Stretch pass for Lakeville. Moves it up to the red line. They're going to cross the line and just dump it in. Kind of seems like their game, just dump it in on us and then go chase it. We got Bartlett, got some room. He's going to come up the bench side with the puck and see if he can gain his own. We've been offside that play either way. Lakeville grabs it. This guy's going to charge you. Big kid there using his body to try to get through, but good job by our D there, by Noel to keep him the outside. Bartlett battling for it. Moves it up, gets out of the zone. We got Leathers and Dom and Dahl out there at the time. Looking for the puck there. Dom's kind of on him there, but Lakeville's going to move it over and get it out of the zone. Fire Lake brings it back to regroup to Knoll over to Bartlett. Look to the middle there. Gets tipped and play broken up a little bit. Super back and forth, choppy game. Let's kind of throw the puck back and forth to each other. Knoll looking in middle. It's just too much there. Too much time with that. Show everybody you're making that pass. You got to look them off and then maybe make that pass. Good job by Dom, though, getting in there, getting a shot on goal. I'm sure they'll talk to Bryson about that one. Great idea to look to spread the ice out east to west and go across. Great idea. It's just a little fake there, a little deception always helps to not let your opponent know what you're going to do with the puck before you really actually do it. Stearns behind the net, going to find that little bit of a seam there to get through. Looks over to Langley, tries to hit him. Langley shakes the guy off, moves it over to Thielen, and moves it over to Stearns, gets a shot off, the goalie makes a save. Stearns back to the corner, got Thielen down low, dishes it to him. Thielen's going to walk a little bit, take a shot. Good save by Lakeville goalie. Good zone time here for Prior Lake. They're going to look, good job moving the puck around for these guys, so probably one of the best puck movement shifts that we've seen from the Lakers, certainly for this game. They spread out like that and keep passing the puck and using each other. That is going to go in at some point. Had a couple good looks at that shift already, so we'll see if these guys can continue that and bury one here. Lakeville wins the draw. They're going to go behind the net. But they give it up to us in the neutral zone. Antilla's going to come back with it. We're setting a regroup here, kind of forced a little bit, gets through. So Langley coming down. He's going to get around the guy. He's got Thielen in front. Can't quite get it to him. He picks up the puck behind the net. He's going to look out to the D. Antilla's up there. Nice shot from Antilla. Kept it low, and it almost ended up getting tipped and went in. Wasn't the hardest shot, but doesn't need to be. Just shoot the puck down there in the ice like that, and it gets redirected. Almost went in the net. So good shift from Prior Lake there. Almost got one that shift, and we'll see if this next line can still continue the same thing. We got Leathers and Neist and Volp out there with Woolley and Norgren. Yeah, back that guy out of the circle. That white guy's way in the circle. Outside ref takes a look at that. Doesn't want to let him cheat too much. Lakeville lose it around. Max Neist at a forecheck, and they come back behind their net again. They just don't get in there quick enough. You gotta get in there. Lakeville coming through. This guy's gonna get to the middle of the ice. He's coming out on 1-on-2, so good job of the D to pinch him off. And others moves the puck and gets taken away. Norgren steps up and sees an opportunity to get up there, and Lakeville has to just dump it in again. Need a stretch play. They're changing here. Get up to Volp. Volp's gonna move it up to Leathers. He's got some speed. Gains the line, gets in D, moves it back to Volp. Good try there. Neist able to pick it up and try to move it over too. I got Lakeville coming down there. Good job by Leathers getting back to break up that play. He's going to maybe get this puck right back to him again. Just can't quite get there. Now he's got it. Lakeville takes it away. Goes back to the point. Norgren grabs it. He's going to move it up to Neist. Neist chips it in. A couple players from Prior Lake going to get a line change here. Neist kind of falls over on the guy. Good no call by the refs. Not call it, one just kind of fell on him. They're going to move it up to now Prior Lake's going to grab it. Looks like Noel's going to get it and start busting up the ice. He's got some speed coming through. Nice little dangle around one guy. Oh, he gets tripped up in the corner. Oh, they are going to call that one. A little delayed, but they did get that one. So good job by Bryce Noel to bust in there, and he's still all over it down there. So no whistle for now. They're going to blow that whistle. Everyone's a little confused because White did touch the puck. Lakeville touched the puck after having that delayed penalty, but the ref didn't shut it down. And I think Prior Lake was a little surprised, and they're kind of, like, hey, okay, I guess we're still playing here. So Almost got an opportunity, but then the other ref up high kind of noticed that it should have been blown down, and he shut it down. So seems like they don't know which player got the penalty now, you know. I'm guessing that's what the delay is, that they don't really know who got the penalty. It looks like a younger ref down there that made the calls. Right call on the trip. He was a little bit delayed putting his arm up, but it was the right call. And sometimes, you know, a younger official like that, you get a little bit overwhelmed at the moment of what's going on and forget the guy's number. Happens sometimes, but they got a guy in the box now, and Prior Lake's going to have a power play here. 2:07 left in the period, down by 1 goal. See if we can get one here before the end of the period on this power play. So Thielen's guy, he's going to move it over to Leathers. Leathers got some room to walk. He's going to take a shot off the side of the net. Thielen grabs on the half wall. So looking to move. Noel moves across. As Thielen moves up, they roll it down. Leathers comes up, tries to slide it back to Thielen. It doesn't quite connect. But Lakeville gets it out, moves it up to Noel, who's going to get it to Thielen. Thielen gets knocked down. So the Lakers want a penalty on that. I just think it's just hockey. If the refs are going to let that go, it's fine with me, as long as, like I said before, they just stay consistent with it. I'll take the face off to center ice for Lakeville shooting that puck in. It's offside, but they shot it from the red line area, so that's where they bring the face off to. They're not going to bring it up to one of the two neutral zone dots and give them that territorial advantage of that 15 feet when they were the ones that put it in offside. Thielen's going to grab it, move it back to Bartlett. Bartlett's going to go across over to Langley. Lang kind of loses an edge and falls down. Leathers comes in, gets taken off the stick, chipped on the wall. Lakeville, Noel does a good job of keeping it in, pushes it down low, but no one's really there. Prior Lake's going to still get control of the puck and send it up to the middle, and Lakeville just grabs it and puts it out. Some passes that we're making a little bit kind of blind, just throwing them in areas, and just leads to turnovers. Lakeville coming down the ice now. They're going to chip it in. Darren's going to push to the side. Got 52 seconds left. Stearns picks it up behind the net. So he comes around. 48 seconds left. He's got 10 seconds left in his power play. He's going to come in, take that puck. Oh, get on his forehand. Takes a shot off the inside of the left post. Nice play by Stearns there to come across the ice that way and then shoot back to the opposite side. Almost put in. Lakeville just gets this guy to the box, and he comes back. They almost hit him that stretch pass, but we're able to recover. Lakeville moving the puck across the ice now over to this side, just looking to chip it in and get it deep. Noel grabs it. He's going to start moving up the ice right into a bunch of traffic. Lakeville grabs it, shoots just wide. Just really got to manage that puck a little better in our D zone there. Noel's going to go in there on that attack. Stearns is there too. Got 3 Prior Lake guys down there, and they end up chipping it over to the side. Berryman's going to get it, and that's the end of the period. So a tough start for the Lakers. Come out, and they just can't quite get anything going. Those passes aren't connecting or anything, and kind of throwing the puck around a little bit and playing, I feel like, down to a level with the Lakeville team. So
He wants to put up a sign for Connor. So can you tell him?
yeah, for sure. So they also made a sign for Connor. Fortunately, Puritan. Here, I'll give you guys the microphone so you can talk.
We miss Connor. We miss you, Connor.
Hopefully Connor is able to see that. All the younger siblings, except at the beginning of the game, made signs for the boys. They made one for Connor too. I'll miss Connor a lot this weekend, so hopefully he gets better and get back in the groove again. They're having fun. They had to come with big brothers, go to the tournaments, swim, hang out.
Way too much energy.
Yep. So the second period now, that power play is done. So we're back to 5-on-5 now. Leathers, Neast, Volt, Antilla, and Berryman on the ice. The Lakeville, that's what they're going to do in their game. They're just going to chip that in there and try to be the first one to go get the puck on us. So move it up to Neast. He's over there in the left wing. Tries to move it up to Volt. Grabs it. Nice play by the Lakeville D to get a stick on that, break that play up. Antilla steps up and gets it through, but Lakeville's just going to chip it up through again. Same for Prior Lake, just kind of back and forth, exchanging the puck. Who wants it? Lakeville grabs it, gets a shot off, goes wide. Berryman's going to pick it up and got a little bit of room to skate with it. He's looking to get across. He's nice pass. He's a forehand over there on that side. He gets it over to Leathers. He's coming really on the far side, looking to the middle. Went off a Lakeville guy's skate. It's kind of broken up now. Lakeville's going to come up out of the zone here. But Berryman picks that puck off. He's going to have a little bit of room to get outside of that guy. Keep his feet moving here and drive in there and stay in that forecheck there. Good job by Berryman to break up that play and wants to commit to be in the forward, to be a forward for a while. Lakeville coming in now, and 85 got the puck. He's going to move it out to the middle. Kind of had him covered, but he still was able to get a little shot off there. Big Lakeville guy going to try to find the seam here. Good stick there from Leathers to break that play up, and puck's still loose behind our net. Lakeville's just kind of winning those races. The puck had a broken stick. Looks like Antilla broke his stick out there, so Prior Lake kind of a half man down, you could say right now, but we get it out, get it up to Neast. Neast is going to come down on a one-on-one. The guy try to dangle through him, and that doesn't work. Lakeville pushes it up, but it's going to be icing on this play if it makes it down, so good for the Lakers that we'll take that icing on that one. We're kind of in the middle of changing a couple guys there, and we got caught a little bit. Again, that's what kind of happens in the second period. Sometimes you really got to make sure that puck is deep in your attacking zone before you change in lines, because it can turn around real quick and come back at you, and you got a long way to your bench. I got to talk about it in almost every game. Gonna go. So we got Stearns on the forecheck here. Comes in, reads that one, just barely misses on picking that pass off. Lakeville comes up through. Dom and Stearns and Dahl out there right now. Moves it over to Stearns. Kind of runs into looks like Norgren there, and they go down. Woolley grabs the puck and moves it up to Dom. To Dahl. Dahl's going to try to move it through. Stearns takes the puck away from that guy. Slashing call coming on Lakeville here. Stearns going to come wide. Good job, power turn. Look to the D. Or it's out of the zone. It's okay. We get some time for Darien to get out now and get that extra attacker on the ice. So Woolley ends up giving it up to the guy in his whistle for this slashing call. That's going to be on Lakeville here. Stearns just picked up that puck from the guy. The guy just turned and whacked him right in the arm. So the ref was right there and made that call. So the Lakers are going to go on the power play again here. 11:27 left in the second period. Still 1-0 Lakeville. Well, there's Leathers on the draw. Going to look to win that draw back to see if they're going to do that again. It's annoying. Sorry, but they dropped the puck kind of airily the first time. We win the draw. Then the second time we're kicking our center out here after we won it the first time. Lakeville encroached. We won it. But either way, if we win it now and get it back and get possession, that's all that counts. Leathers ends up grabbing. Nice shot. Coach wants Kayla to move that around a little bit there. A good opportunity to take that shot. So he took it. We got to get some traffic in front if we're going to shoot the puck there. And Coach Leathers, I'm sure, wants the guys to move that puck around a little bit and get a high percentage shot. So something that's got maybe a 10% chance of going in. Good job by Langley to get a stick on that guy so he couldn't clear it. Kind of gets through Bartlett's skates. Bartlett's going to chase down in our D zone now and go behind the net. Makes a nice move to get around that guy. He's got some ice. Going to bring it up to Langley. He gets a kind of tip out of stick, but gets back to Bart. That actually kind of worked out for us because Brack's got some speed as he comes in the zone now. He comes in looking, tries to hit short side. He's going to try to work that stuff move again. It worked for him in the earlier game, so he figured why not probably try it again. So almost did. Got that puck out front, and Lakers almost scored there. But Bryson Knowles going to grab it, move it up now to, looks like Leathers, and Leathers gets it up to Langley. He's going to look to set it up. He comes to the middle. He's got some room there in the middle, but he is thinking more setup than shoot at this point. So moved across to Bartlett from Thielen. Bartlett makes a nice move, gets the puck taken out. Doesn't realize it's right in front of him, but Langley picks up the garbage and moves it up to Bartlett. Bartlett again to Langley. Langley coming in the middle, looking back to Bartlett. Got 13 seconds left in that power play. Leather's going to work his way up top. He's got some space. Tries to move it over to Langley. They're going to get their guy back in a few seconds here, so I think they're feeling that, but they got to get a shot off here at some point. So they do get that shot off, and Lakeville's going to try to move that puck up. Good job by Thielen to grab that puck out of the air and not allow that guy to go on that breakaway pass. Prior Lakes are going to get a line change here. You got Neese stepping on the ice now. And again, kept in the zone by Thielen there right at the blue line. He's able to keep it in, but Lakeville kind of battles and coming down now at 85, moves it over to his partner, and kind of a slow-moving puck at Darian. Those are a little scary sometimes because it's kind of a change-up coming in at the goalie, but he gloves that, gets a whistle. 9:27 left in the second period. Like I said, just seem to not be able to really get a whole lot going here and really get inside on these guys and get some quality scoring opportunities. We had a few early on, I feel like, in the first couple shifts of the game, but now it's been kind of a 50-50 game so far. So puck sitting there, Stearns going to chip it out, goes up to the Lakeville D. They get a shot off, and Antilla's going to grab it. He's looking for Stearns, finds him in the middle. It's Stearns' knees coming down a 2-on-2. Stearns going to try to get around him on the outside. Doesn't quite work, and D gets it, moves it out now. Prior Lake in the regroup. Antilla to Berryman. Berryman looking for that cross-ice pass. Goes in the zone. Lakeville, no one's really going to forecheck there, and Lakeville's able to move it D to D and then move it up to their wing and break out easy. Kind of looking at each other for a little bit there, wondering who's going to go, and no one's going. Come down a backhand shot. Nice save by Darian. Berryman's going to move it up to Neese. Neese is coming down. Get a 1-on-4. The other two forwards are going off to change, so Max is going to set to try to buy some time down there in the corner by himself. Now he gets some help from Leathers, and guys look like they're tired. Looks like they were swimming all day long. Which they weren't, by the way. If anybody's at home, they haven't swam once, but their legs just don't seem to be under them right now. It is an 8:30 game, but still the other team had to play today too, so good block shot there by Prior Lake. Small plays like that are just huge to be able to get that puck and get it out of our zone. So Dahl trying to move it up to Dom. Dom, again, just kind of read by the Lakeville guy. They're going to call that tripping penalty when the Lakeville guy just literally fell on his own. Such a bad call. It's like, I hate to just bash the refs, but he literally just fell on his own. And I think Dahl, I believe, is going to be the one to go to the box. And the guy just saw a guy fall down and makes that call, you know. So Prior Lake's coming down on that play, too, on a possible scoring opportunity as they're coming down the ice. And then this call, and like I said before, I've said it many times, somebody falls down, it's like it almost triggers the rest. Their arm just goes up. Must be some kind of like remote thing where they, you know, guy falls down, the arm goes up. Like if you really wanted to get penalties and power plays, you just kind of go down whenever you get hit and you'll just draw them, but we don't want to teach our kids to play that way. So Lakeville's going to try to work the puck around the perimeter here. Prior Lake doing a nice job so far keeping them to the outside, battle in front. We're able to get it clear to the corner. Thielen up top. Gonna try to keep them to the outside now. Woolley too. They get to the middle. They do get in the middle, get a shot. Nice save by Darian there. We're able to kind of reset again here. Now Prior Lake's going to get the puck and be able to chip it almost out. Didn't quite get out though. So Norgren's going to move it up. It's going to lead to a quick little 2-on-1 here. Langley's got Thielen with him. He's still trying to get it over to him. Didn't quite. Nice play by that D to go down like that. Block chases options there pretty much. But Langley stays on it. And Lakeville's coming through the neutral zone now. 28 seconds left on that penalty for the Lakers to kill off. Thielen's going to grab that puck behind the net and have a little bit of time. They're going to send it right up the middle to Langley. Langley softly chips it in the zone, so it's not quite icing, and we're going to get some fresh legs on the ice. Lakeville coming through now. Drop pass. This is their big guy. He's going to probably just go right in front of the net here. So they move it over to the other side. That we're back to full strength now. Max has not been able to get into the zone yet. Now we got 5 guys back in the zone, so got numbers back now. So let's get back to our attack here. Lakeville takes the puck behind the net. They move over across. Nice pass across. Good stick from, I think that was Bart that just got a stick on that guy just before he's about to shoot into almost an open net. So Volpe and Stearns miscommunication with the puck down there low. It should have just been picked up by Stearns. Is coming through, and instead, if they're not talking to each other, then you get that. So again, Volpe's going to try to move that puck and get to Stearns. He chips it up, going up to the D now, and they're going to chip it in, and it's just a back and forth ping pong game here between the guys. Just both teams kind of just throwing the puck around. Good opportunity for Lakeville there. Guy shoots over the net. Lakeville guy going to come out, hit the seam, come through with that screen at the same time. So we're looking just to get the puck out of the zone at this point. 5:26 left the period. Lakeville's been all over us this shift. We skate around and just look. Nice little break there for us. So we're able to change. Leathers comes in and scores. Nice. That actually worked out for us. We went for a line change there that allowed Leathers to step off the bench right as Bartlett was getting control of that puck and saw him and moved it up to him and sent Leathers on a quick little breakaway, and he doesn't take much time to snipe that one off the post and in. So good job for the Lakers. It actually worked out in their favor after coming off a shift where we were down in our zone the whole time and end up at the end of that shift scoring a goal to tie it up. 5:15 left in the second period. It's 1-1. See if that can spark a little bit for the Lakers here to get moving and get that momentum in our favor now. So hopefully the boys kind of pick it up a little bit here. They seem like they're skating a little bit, kind of tired so far. Berryman going to move that puck around up to Leathers again. Is coming down the ice. He's skating hard. He's looking to beat. Gets tied up. Puck got some snow there where the bench is and kind of lose it for a second. So Lakeville's going to try to get control of the puck and move it out. They're just going to dump it in there. And Woolley's going to be the first one back to grab. He tries to push it up the strong side of Lakeville guys there. Leathers picks it up. Coming down the near side here, chips it up to Dahl. Dahl moves it up to Dom. And Lakeville's going to take control of it, try to go D to D, and they do, and move it up to the middle. Good job by Antilla there. Moving across, we got one guy coming up for Lakeville. Dahl takes away and moves it up to Leathers. Leathers is coming through now. He's going to try to slow it down a little bit and buy some time here. Looking for some options, moves it back to D. Again, like the low to high, good block shot, but Leathers gets it back, takes a shot right in the goalie. Goalie's going to make that save. Good play, though, by Leathers to come down and take a look, and he's kind of by himself, so take a look and power turn down low and look for the D up there. It works a lot as you enter in the zone. The other team is kind of collapsing down low and kind of keeping an eye mostly on the puck, so those D are open a lot when you do that. So Stearns, Langley, and Thielen out now. Langley on that forecheck all over it down there. He's going to dig that puck out and get it from him. He tries to move it up to Stearns, but Lakeville guy gets a hold of it. Now Langley coming in, try to take a shot. This is that short side again, his own rebound. Goalie makes a couple nice saves there. Langley again is going to be that first one, that puck on the wall. Good hustle from Chase. Needs a little bit of help over there. Stearns comes in to help him. They got two Lakeville guys, and Stearns and Langley over there digging to get the puck out of there. Comes up to the point. Woolley's going to send it back down low. Stearns grabs it. He's behind the net looking. And looking, uses Norgan up there up top. Norgan goes across to Woolley. We got Langley moving it down low to Thielen. Thielen looking to try to find somebody open. Good job baiting it. Finds Langley right in the high slot. Langley takes a shot. Just goes wide. Thielen's going to come around and stuff that in. That puck looked like it was pretty close to going in. I think if we had video replay, we'd be going back and looking at that one. But goalie either way gets his leg pad on that to keep it from going all the way in, I guess. So nice save down there from Darien too. And Lakers going to pick up the puck here. Got a quick little 3-on-2. And back to Thielen. Thielen's going to take a shot. Oh, he mishandles it. Almost goes in. Lakeville looking to get the puck out. Now they move it up the boards. And their big guy is going to come down the ice and see if he can get a shot off. Big a shot. Goes wide. 2:20 left in the period. Bartlett picks it up. Tries to chip it by the guy, and Lakeville guy gets control of it. He's going to try to get a shot on Derry. Makes a save. Bartlett again moves it. Goes up to the D. Lakeville D looking to find somebody open. Ends up bouncing around, going back in the corner now. Back up top. Lakeville take a shot. Nice block there from Leathers and gets it up to Thielen. Thielen kind of tries to chip it by the guy, but they're going to go for a line change. This back and forth, it's we said a lot of pushing the puck around and a lot of turnovers on both teams. Kind of the game tonight. Leathers finds Volpe over on the far side. He's got the puck, kind of can't control over there. Goes deep in the corner. Best option to go. Neese is over there, grabs the puck, gives it back to Volpe. There we go. We got who's that out there? Can't tell. Knoll grabs, moves over to Leathers. Shot on goal. Bartlett's going to take the puck, move it up to Leathers. Leathers doesn't gain the line, so we're going to be offside there on that play. Just lost the puck right before he gained the. I don't know what's going on with Leathers there. Something happened. It's not his leg there. Kind of going off the ice a little bit, hobbling a little bit. Hopefully he can shake that off, whatever that was. Stearns is a draw over. Berryman steps up and they get it deep in the zone. Dahl on that forecheck. Going to be on them right away. Reads that nice and cuts back to get that puck. Stearns and Dahl in there. Lakeville comes out with the puck. Good stick there from Dom. And Lakeville again is just going to chip it out in the neutral zone. So pretty much all they do the whole game is just chip it out. And move it up through the neutral zone again. Stearns going to move it over to Dom. Dom going to take it in. Looking to cut through it to the middle there. Gets right on Dahl's stick. He tries to take a shot, but gets blocked. Dahl in there in the forecheck. He takes that guy. Stearns going to pick it up and have some time. Tries to find Dom in front. Berryman gets it and gets a shot. Gets blocked. 13 seconds left in the period. So let's see if we get maybe one more shot here for the end of the period. That was our chance. It didn't quite connect there. 2 seconds left in the period. This buzzer's going to save us on this one. Lakeville comes down a 3-on-1, and we get the buzzer to help us out there a little bit. 1-1 hockey game, end of the second. All right, 14 minutes left in this hockey game. Started the third period, 1-1. Dom on the draw, moves it over to Langley. Langley's going to move that puck up, or back to the D, I'm sorry, to Woolley. Woolley's trying to get up to Thielen. Thielen battles for it, gets it. He's going to try to get it to the middle, but a little too late, and Lakeville takes it. And they're coming down on the charge now. They're going to wait a little bit to get on side here. And They will gain the zone with no speed coming in, but Woolley steps up and takes that puck away. His shot from up top, saving Darien. Woolley up to Thielen, and Thielen's going to chip it out. Lakeville again, chip it right back to him again. And there's a 3 possession changes in 2 seconds. Woolley grabs it behind the net. He's going to move it over to, looks like Langley over there. He's got a little bit of time, moves it across back to Woolley again. Woolley kind of looking to find Langley back again. They pass back between the two of them, back and forth. And Prior Lake going to get a little change in their lineup here for a minute. And Dom going to take the puck, try to get it to Thielen. There's just no really room for Thielen there to do much with it. So Lakeville takes it away, and they're going to chip it in the zone now and come in. 85 here is the guy to watch out for. He's their craftiest player on the ice. So see how he moves around there. It's just kind of looking at guys off and finding that middle of the ice. Who's the D? Moves it back, shot on goal there. He pushes off the side. Pops out front, right on Lakeville's stick, and kind of running around a little bit here now in the D zone and out of position. And they end up scoring because they're just running around like that and not getting any body in the guy there. It's like, I hate to say it, boys, but that's how we're going to play the game. We're going to lose a lot of hockey games this year. We got to get on these guys. This is honestly not a very good hockey team we're playing against today, and we are just not playing like we really want to be out here. 2-1 Lakeville. Thielen back to Knoll. Over to Bartlett. There's a sauce over to Thielen. Lakeville's going to come out with that puck again here, too, and dump it in the zone. Bartlett's going to beat the guy in there for it. Need some help. Get some help from Langley there. Langley takes the puck and moves it over to Dahl. Dahl's got some room. He's looking in the middle to find Thielen, but can't quite connect to the pass. Knoll takes it, moves across to Bartlett. Try to go up that strong side. Lakeville just gets their stick on it again. Bartlett's going to move it over to Thielen. Thielen's a drag. He's got a little bit of room to get a shot. Nice feed over there. Good pass over there from Thielen. What a great play from him. He could have taken that shot, but he saw Langley over there on that side and fed it to him. And goalie did read that. Just get that shot off a little bit quicker, and that thing's in the back of the net. Sometimes not always about getting the hardest shot either. Just get it to the net before the goalie can slide over. Knoll's going to pick up that puck down in our zone, move it up to Leathers. He tries to get through their guy, but goes off their skate. They still the guy deep in the zone, so Lakeville's offside. We're on neutral zone face-off. Lakeville grabs the puck there and they hit that guy on the weak side and dump it in. A little dump and chase. And Tilla picks it up. Yeah, and then he's got a little bit of time. Tries to move it up to Volt. Volt trying to go to Stearns. He just can't quite control the puck, and Lakeville wins the battle on the wall. The guy's just walking out to the middle. Looks like Prior Lake's going to got a penalty coming here. I don't know what for, but looks like it's going to be on Volt for hooking, he's saying. I didn't really see it, but I'm not going to comment on a penalty that I can't see. It's just tough time for the Lakers to take one here. 10:38 left in the third period, down 2-1. They're going to face off to the right of Darien here in the D zone, and Lakeville's going to get their, I think, second or third power play of the game here. Lakeville wins the draw. They're going to dump it down from the D down into the corner. Bartlett's going to go down there and work for it. The guy walks out front and gets a shot off. So, again, Prior Lake gets scored on. They're down 3-1 now to Lakeville North with 10:24 left in the game. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you get an extra guy on the ice, and they're able just to kind of walk to the middle like that. Point blank shot between that player and Darien. Not much you could do about that when the guy's right in front shooting on him and got all the time in the world. Thielen moving it back to Knoll. He's going to move it over to Bartlett. Bartlett looking for Leathers. Finds Leathers up the middle. Leathers going to come down the outside. He almost beat him. Gets stick by Lakeville D. Leathers still got that puck behind the net. Just swarmed by 3 Lakeville guys. Turns it over. Lakeville's going to start on their breakout. They move it up. Get the puck through. And Thielen's going to pick it up now in the neutral zone. Looking to wheel around the outside. He's got a little bit of room now, so he does get through there. And he'll kind of drop pass over to Leathers. Leathers takes it, comes backhand side. He's going to leave it for Bartlett. Bartlett tries to work it in for a better shot. And Knoll tries to push it in, but just not hard enough. And Lakeville grabs it and takes it down the other way. Shot from just inside the blue line. Darian's going to just stop that one and try to see if we can reset a little bit. 9:33 left in the third period, down 3-1. Got Stearns and looks like Neist and Volp out there with Woolley and Norgren. Norgren's going to move it up to Neist. He's looking to find somebody. There's a little spinorama there around the guy. It still has it. We go to Woolley. Woolley to Volp. And Volp kind of pushes it up through. It ends up, again, getting broken up by Lakeville too. Stearns going to pick it up. Come right down the middle of the ice. He's going to get around the guy. Drops it right to the Lakeville guy. These no-look line passes aren't going to work for us. Norgren picks it up. D to D, moving it up to Volp. Volp's going to move it up to Stearns, gets it to Neist. And Neist is going to come in the zone. Tries to get it over to Stearns, but Stearns is tied up by the guy in front. Woolley goes back down to the corner in our D zone to pick up the puck and moves over to Norgren. Lakeville guy on him. Norgren moves it and rings it. Dom's got a little bit of time over here now on the wall. Trying to push it up to Leathers. Leathers grabs it. It's kind of pushed off to the side there, and Lakeville just chips it up back to Woolley now. Woolley's going to go D to D. Norgren finds Leathers in the middle of the ice, a little behind him, but he's able to kick it up and still gain the zone, get deep in the attacking zone. Leathers comes in, takes a shot from tough angle, but he's able to get on nice pass. Just after Leathers made that shot, Dom scores from Leathers. Nice play to take that shot and then take it behind the net. Get the rebound and took it behind the net. Just a little 6-foot dish to Dom, and Dom just doesn't hesitate and buries that thing. So 3-2 Lakers. 3-2 Lakeville now with 8:05 in the third period. So a little push here from the Lakers, hopefully coming halfway through the period. Leathers wins a draw over to Dom. Dom's going to move it back to Antilla. Antilla to Berryman. Back to Leathers again on the regroup. Leathers comes through, chips off the boards, and comes on the outside again now. Dom going right in front of the net. A little battle in front of the net between him and the other guy. Gets cross-check in front. Leathers takes a shot at his backhand, trying to push it out in front of the net again. Ref's going to call both, I think, Dom and the D in front for their battle. Could see kind of had his eye on them when they were moving that puck around. When Leathers had that puck, you could see those guys kind of battle in front, and Ref was just looking for one of them to do something else, and they did. So they're both going to sit for a minute and a half. Still going to be 5-on-5 hockey here since they're coincidental minor penalties. So in case you're wondering, rules-wise, those penalties do not go on the clock because we stay even strength, full strength, I should say, 5-on-5. So those guys will actually have to wait the minute 30 plus the next whistle before they can get out of the box. Stearns got to grab that puck in the corner, looking to get it to somebody. He's got a pin there along the wall. Again, battling for the puck down there. It looks like it's Stearns and Langley in there. Langley ends up kind of smacking the puck either off the guy's stick, and Lakeville's going to chip it up through, but we got a lot of Lakers guys around, and Berryman comes out with the puck. Berryman coming in, moving it back to Langley. Langley tries to move it back to Berryman, and Berryman down there in the corner now working to try to win possession of that puck. Stearns down there too. Stearns grabs it, looking for somebody. Found Langley right in the middle. Langley gets a good scoring opportunity. Goalie comes up with a big save there. Antilla keep the puck in live in our zone. Still digging to get in there. Got kind of crunched by their big guy there. Thielen's able to get control of it, move it over to Leather. He's got some in front. Langley was in front, almost banged that one home. So Lakers putting a lot of pressure on now. 6:30 left in the period. So good pressure from the Lakers here. If they can just stay on them like this and keep pinning their zone for a little bit, we're bound to put one in here. Thielen's on the forecheck coming in. They got Langley in the corner there too on it. They move it up to the point. Berryman takes a shot and goes wide. And Tilla's going to read that and step up and keep that puck in the zone. He moves it down low to Thielen. Thielen looking to get it to Leathers. And, Leathers just gets completely destroyed in the front. I'm sorry, it wasn't Leathers. It was Langley. This guy, their big guy, just completely rocked him. Excuse me. Get our extra attacker on the ice as Lakeville touched the puck, and they're going to see what the ref's going to call here. Just a minor penalty for roughing. So Prior Lake's going to have a power play here. 5:45 left in the period. It's Stearns and East and Volpe out there with it's like Bartlett and Knoll. So Knoll up top, and then we go to Bartlett. Takes a shot. It's a little bit wide there. Kind of bounces off that Zamboni door over there again. Real funny bounce. But nice play there by Knoll. Offside to Lakeville, they're going to call. So face off right outside in the neutral zone here. Big power play for the Lakers here. 5:30 left in the game. They're down by a goal. Got a minute 15 left on that penalty. Hopefully Langley's all right there. It looks like he's up on the bench and moving around. So Neese moves it down low to Volpe. Volpe working out of the corner. He's got a little bit of room there. Loses the puck right on the wall. Kind of starts rolling. Just rolled off his stick there. Now they're 85 coming down, looking to get a shot off. He's going to move it over to our side. Almost some breakout pass for us. So Volpe goes over there to get it. Prior Lake's going to head out of his zone. Bartlett's got some ice. He's going to take kind of rolling puck, moves over to Volpe. Can't quite control it. Bartlett's got it again. He's got a lot of ice over here on the bench side. He's going to come around and wheel around the other way and try to control it. Bartlett still's got the puck coming through. Looking to get a shot off here. Tries to go around one more guy. Whatever who'd have got around him, he would have been in. I'd like to see him just shoot the puck there when he gets in the house. Bartlett got it again, moving it down over to Dahl in the corner. Dahl's looking to put it down behind the net to Leathers. Leathers got it behind the net, kind of loses it. Ends up getting cleared out to Knoll. Knoll keeps it in on the right side over here. Looking to get it to Dom. Dom over to Leathers. Leathers going to try to stuff it, and that almost went in, but they got the guy coming out of the box now. He has a stretch pass to Lakeville here, right off the. Huge save from Darian there to keep us in the game there. We got Leathers picking up again and moving through, gets it taken off his stick, and Lakeville is going to try to get it again. A couple of Dom's got it on the far side, looks across, tries to get it through, just hits the guy's skate, doesn't get over to Leathers. Again, Dom taking the puck. He's right in the middle of the ice and trying to get it through there, but Lakeville's able to chip it out. Lakeville's just going to keep chipping the puck out. That's what they've been pretty much doing all game, and just get it deep, you know what I mean, and send one guy in on the forecheck now and just try to run the clock on us. 3:30 left in the game, down by a goal. Dom trying to go to the middle, gets picked off by Lakeville again. Goalie behind the net in the corner looking. Feeds it up to Dom. It does get across. Gets it across the ladder. It's not on his stick, but it's still able to get over there to an open area. And Langley picks it up. It's just barely offside on that play as Langley crossed the line. Leathers is just inside trying to get his way back out. 3:10 left in the game. Down by a goal for the Lakers. Lakeville wins the face-off back into their zone. Almost works out for us there because they're deep in their zone now. We can go in and get on the forecheck. Stearns in there with Langley. Stearns chasing the guy down. Lakeville moves it up to their other D, and then they're going up to the wing. Woolley does a good job of recognizing that, jumping up there and grabbing it. Puck's still down low. Anders stealing on it. Down low, he's going to move it, try to get it back down deeper into the corner there. Lakeville guy kind of takes it away from him, still battling for that 50-50 puck. Lakeville comes up and then chips up. Woolley again does a nice job. He gets kind of clobbered out there at the blue line too. And good job by Woolley there. Get up and just keep after it again. He keeps it in his zone, and we're able to get a shot off there. Good job by Woolley there, that shift. 3 times in a row he kept that puck in the zone and just held that line. Crucial time for Prior Lake to, looks like the Lakers are going to use their timeout now. 2:26 left in the period, so Coach Leathers can come up with a play and get the guys on the ice that he wants on the ice here for the last couple minutes of the game. So yeah, overall for the Lakers, it's been a little tough game for them to play in. They just can't really quite get anything going. A lot of passes not connecting, and just seems a little bit off. And when they get like that, just hard to kind of hit that reset button and get things going. But they're trying. It's not that they're not trying. They just can't quite get it clicking yet. So hopefully you get 2:26 left in the game here. Like I said, down by a goal 3-2. So hopefully you can get something here. .226 left in the game. Lakers have Leathers and Langley and Thielen out there with Bartlett and Norgren. Darian's kind of up pretty high here in the zone too. Probably looking, if we win the draw at some point, to pull him and get that extra attacker out. So Bartlett out at the point, moves it down deep. Leathers comes around to Langley. Langley's going to move it up to the D. Pass across from Norgren over to Bartlett. Thielen back down low again to Leathers. Tries to chip it up front and kind of gets broken up. A loose puck still behind the net. Leathers is going to grab it, try to move it up front. And it's taken away by the Lakeville guy, but we are able to step up and recover from that. Bartlett, we're going to move the puck up Norgren. 1:52 left in the game. Norgren picks up the puck. He's moving through, finding Langley up the middle. He comes in, enters his zone with some speed there, but gets the puck taken away from him. He'll turn over there from Lakeville. Thielen picks it up. He's looking to come around here. A wide angle shot there, trying to shoot the puck from basically a goal line, goes wide, and ends up in the corner. Bartlett's able to keep the puck in here. Pretty soon here we're going to be looking to pull the goal. He got 1:25 left in the game here. And Lakeville trying to clear the puck out. Bartlett tries to keep it in his leg, but still does get out. And Norgren going to pick it up in our D zone now with 1:15 left. Moves over to Bartlett. Now we're about to pull the goalie. Bartlett's going to get that puck deep in the zone. So we get that extra attacker on the ice now. Norgren's able to keep in the zone over there on the bench side and keep digging for it. Prior Lake's got that extra attacker on the ice. And got Thielen behind the net, looking to find somebody open. Moves to Stearns, goes right through, and see if we can, just couldn't quite win that race. Leathers does a good job of tracking that guy down, but he's going to shoot the score. Lakeville, and that's going to pretty much, 46 seconds left in the game. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get that puck and keep that puck in the zone and really get set up there after we pulled our goalie there. So that's sometimes what happens, and Lakeville ends up getting that puck and getting to the red line. The guy just buries it in the open net. So 46 seconds left in the game. Lakeville's up 4-2. Chipped in by Lakeville. Antilla going to move it across over to Berryman, D to D. Berryman moves it up. Another missed pass there by the guys, and seems to be the story of the game. We keep throwing pucks and general areas of guys that are not on the tape. Till's going to grab it, try to wheel around, move it up to Dom, a little too far for him to get to. And Lakeville's just going to push the puck back down. They're going to call icing on that one. A lot of missed passes. Kind of look throughout the game. I think if the guys go back and watch this film, they're going to see a lot of throwing the puck around, a lot of blind passes. And it's the name of the game is to control the puck and possess it. And you work hard to get it back, get it. And then if you just kind of throw it away or you throw a pass to a guy that's within 5 feet of him, but it's not on his stick, it's just not going to work out. Stern loses Dahl. Dahl trying to go to the middle again. A lot of traffic in front, so they didn't get much out of that one. Berryman able to keep it in. 8 seconds left. Moves it across to Antilla. Antilla going to take a shot here in probably the final seconds. Gets blocked by Lakeville, and 2 seconds left of the game. They're going to put it out, and that's going to do it. So kind of lackluster performance from the Lakers here tonight. Kind of expected them to jump on these guys and do a little better here tonight, but they end up kind of being flat and can't really get anything going. So unfortunately, they kind of probably, to be honest, got what they deserved in this one. Unfortunately, I think they were the better team here overall. I mean, looking at the talent that they have, the better team, but, Prior Lake ends up losing the game 4-2 to Lakeville here. So, all right, have a good night. Signing off.